about my love. Wasn't it enough? Just let me know so I can.
I want your opinion on what do you think is the team that will make the biggest leap coming into this season? Manny, I'll start off with you.
I mean, me and you were talking about this earlier. You know how I said 12-5 for the Chicago Bears. I'm standing on that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The Chicago Bears this year are going to cook, bro. They're going to shock the whole league, bro. Shockwaves are going to be sent around the league about the Chicago Bears. Look at that roster, bro. Offense, just quarterback. We know who they got there. Justin Fields. Running back, Khalil Herbert. Roshan Johnson. Offensive line, Nate Davis. They picked him up in offseason. Darnell Wright. He's a good player. I know they got my guy, what's his name? Hayden was talking about him earlier. It's Cody something W. He's actually like solid center. That offensive line.
Cody Wyatt?
No. What's the Whitehead, I think? Cody Whitehead? That's what
Cody
I'm talking
Parkey, the double doink.
Not. So that offensive line improved. They got Cole Kmet. They got DJ Moore, Chase Claypool, Darnell Mooney. The defensive line improved through the draft. Javon Dexter, Zach Pickens, and at secondary, Kyler Gordon, Jaquan Brisker, Tyreek Stevenson. I know Fishing, that was his guy. He's actually a good player. Man-to-man corner, he's in your nose. Like he's a really good player. And then, bro, that team is so good right now. Like T.J. Edwards, Tremaine Evans, Noah Sewell, Jack Sanborn, bro. I'm telling you, bro, if they're not what we were last year out of the whole league, I don't know who is. That team is really good, bro.
Just a quick follow-up question, if I may. What were the Bears' record this season or this past season?
They had 3
I
wins.
can't remember off the top of my head. They didn't have wins.
3 wins.
Yes, they did. They had 3 wins.
You have them projected for
They were
a
3-14.
12-win season. So you have a leap of 9 wins. Listen. This is not what we're discussing on Twitter.
What's up, Lindy?
This is what you feel. You feel to make the biggest leap. You feel that a 9-win bump is what the Bears are looking at this season. That is very interesting. As we all know, receipts are here. We will be we will be pulling them out at the end of the season. Please click this.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like I said, look at their schedule. Week 1.
He said, "Let me cook."
Green Bay, week 1, 1-0. 2-0 against the Bucks. 2-1 against the Chiefs. 3-1 against the Broncos. 4-1 against the Commanders. 5-1 against the Vikings. They're gonna split with them. 6-1 against the Raiders. 6-2 against the Chargers. That's a loss. 7-2 against the Saints. 8-2 against the Panthers. I'll say a loss right here to the Lions. 8-3. I said they were going to split with the Vikings, so that's 8-4. 9-4 against the Lions again. 10-4 against the Browns. 11-4 against the Cardinals. 12-4 against the Falcons, and then you end off the season with the loss. That's 12 wins, bro. You're telling me they can't do that with the roster that improved that well? I'm telling you, bro, the Bears are going to shock people this year, bro.
Listen, the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois, appreciates you and everything you're saying. But a 9-game bump is that's very big. That's very lofty. Those are lofty goals. Bro, I'm not going to say anything against it. Listen, this is your opinion, and I respect your opinion. Sora, I've seen you making faces over there.
Hold on, I'm doing the numbers here real quick. carry the P for Cap. Yeah, I got Cap.
What team do you believe will make the biggest leap next season?
I mean, I feel like we could stick with the NFC North. I don't think they're going to make an amazing leap with 12 wins, 12-5, but compared to what they did last year, I feel like they're going to improve a little bit with this. I know I said sticking with the NFC North. Lions is one of the team, but I feel like they'll take a leap. But kind of my big major leap, especially with everything going on with San Fran for Purdy and the Legion of Boom coming back. Look out for Seattle, man. They're going to be scary this year. They're gonna build on what they left off, and again, just getting back Jamal Adams healthy. You know, you've got Tariq Woolen, you've got Kobe Bryant. Now you add in Devin Witherspoon.
Breaks my heart. Breaks my heart.
Again, you've got
So you think they're going to take a leap though? What's going to be their record?
what was their record previously? Like nine. They had
like
9 wins.
They had 9
They
wins.
had 9 wins. They might be the 12-5 team.
Let's pull up their schedule. Nah, we need these receipts. Hold up.
Now you want to do
So
it?
wait, now you want receipts after you just went through that trash-ass Chicago schedule?
Team. Hold on.
Chicago, listen, I am being extremely optimistic when I say this.
Loss.
I will give Chicago 8 wins
Loss.
next year.
3.
And that's insane.
4.
That's a 5-win bump.
That's 4 losses. Loss. 5 losses.
Listen, man.
6. Bro.
But Chicago's 12-5. Okay. All right.
Yeah, where was this scrutiny for Chicago?
Okay, I can see Seattle going 12-5 maybe, but
Are these Lord Bronson takes?
the Bears.
I was about to say, you've been on Twitter too much, bro. It's time to
You've
deactivate.
been following Lord Bronson a little too long.
I'm about to say Lions can definitely take the leap, but watch out for Seattle, bro. Especially with the early not confusion, but the early I should say shambles of Brock Purdy being out for the Niners. It could be big for them.
It could be. Dante, let me get your thoughts. Which team do you think will make the biggest leap next year?
Pick the Jaguars. No.
It is a team in the AFC West, and I think they're going to make this division as interesting as we thought it was going to be last year. And I think it's going to be the Denver Broncos going from 5 wins to 11 wins this year, and possibly being the third team from that division in the playoffs. Now listen, they signed Joe Lombardi, who used to be the offensive coordinator for the Saints back in the day. They bring back in Vance Joseph, who was a hot commodity for a lot of teams to be a defensive coordinator, who was a head coach at the Broncos, previous to Nathaniel Hackett. So they got him. But think about like everybody that they picked up. And think about the wide receiving core that, they picked up Marvin Mims in the draft, but to back up Javonte Williams, they have Samaje Perine, who was one of the best 1-2 punches in the NFL last year. One of the best kept secrets, right? So they got him back. I still think the tight end room is a little lacking, but I mean, if you look all around this team, man, it's full of veterans. I like the pickup of JL Skinner when Kareem Jackson is getting up there in age now, and you hope that he turns out to be good. Justin Simmons is probably the best safety in the league from some people. I mean, I still think Minka Fitzpatrick is still that guy. But Riley Moss, everybody knows how I feel about Riley Moss. But what Riley Moss is going to learn from Pat Surtain is going to be outrageous. He's going to teach him how to be physical and use all his tools. So you're going to have one of the most physical, like Jamar Chase, right? He's like the Jamar Chase at cornerback. Great at a lot of things, not a master of anything. Not a weak link in that chain, like I said for Jamar Chase. He reminds me of that. But you pair him up with Riley Moss, with all that speed that's going to happen in the AFC West, I want to see him one-on-one against Devontae Adams and see what he's got. I think Riley Moss is going to surprise a lot of people. But let me get off my fanboyism. One thing, Josie Jewell is one of the better linebackers in the league. But they picked up Drew Sanders.
That was wild.
Later than what he was supposed to be drafted at. One of the best linebackers in this class. The unsung hero that's probably going to be of this team. With Nick Bonito, Baron Browning, Zach Allen, DJ Jones. Yeah, I mean, the only thing about their offense is if those wide receivers can stay healthy. That's it. Because we saw what Tim Patrick was about. We know what Courtland Sutton's about. Jerry Jeudy and KJ Hamler. They got a stack wide receiver room as long as them dudes are healthy. 5 wins to 11 wins. You talk about leaps, best leap, it's going to be them.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't mention anything about Sean Payton. Now he will transform this offense with Russell Wilson.
Oh yeah, I meant to say that when I was talking about my coaches, because that's why Joe Lombardi's there. Anyways, they were there together during. Yeah. And if anybody could turn a quarterback around, especially an older quarterback, it's Joe Lombardi. You see what he did with Drew Brees.
The second thing I'm surprised that no one mentioned the Miami Dolphins.
Are they really going
that's
to take a leap, though?
Are they gonna
Listen.
sleep, man?
I'll say this: Miami finished in the top 10 of defense last year. This year, you have the addition of Jalen Ramsey. You still got returning stars Xavier Howard. You got sack leader Jalen Phillips, Melvin Gordon. You got Melvin Ingram. You got Bradley Chubb. Right now, this season, they're already looking at top 5 projected in defense. Then, not to mention the fact that you have another year under Mike McDaniel's offense. Tua, he's going to benefit off of another offseason with Mike McDaniel. We know about their wide receivers. You know they're one of the best in the league. Their offensive line got better, especially at the right tackle position. Austin Jackson is in competition with Isaiah Wynn. So that offensive line, which will help out Tua, prevent him from getting injured, is getting a lot better. Miami Dolphins are in a weak division. You got the Patriots, weaker as they go. The Bills, they refuse to use the running game, so I don't use them. I don't see them as a threat. And then you have the Jets. Yeah, they got Aaron Rodgers, but he's old as hell. So let's be honest. I see him projecting the same way Brett Favre. That's how I see Aaron Rodgers right now. So I think the Dolphins are
going to the Vikings next year?
What was that?
I said what? Going to the Vikings next year?
Exactly. Well, if not next year, the year after that.
I'm about to say, Hayden, where you at? It's happening.
I think the Dolphins can trounce on this division.
Bro, A-Rod, Garrett Wilson, bro. Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say, the Jets, man, they're honorable mention.
The Browns,
Texans,
the
3-1
Browns
team.
And people are hating on the Texans. I've seen so many
I should
people
have
put
said
the
Texans,
at
bro.
the bottom of power rankings so far this year.
Do y'all think the Arizona Cardinals are going to be trash either?
Yes.
they're gonna be
That's my number one team to be trash.
They're getting the number 1 pick, bro. They are getting
That's
the
my number one team.
pick.
That's my worst team in the NFL right now.
bro.
They are going to get the number 1 pick.
But they're not gonna take Caleb Williams. So they're probably gonna take. If
Drake
you
May.
got the number 1 pick, you going off a best player. You might as well just take. Cause I don't think D Hop's gonna be there next year. You might as well just take.
You might not even be here for the remainder of this year.
Take Marvin Harrison Jr. at 1, bro. I don't care what it means, bro. He's the best player next year, but you have to do it.
He's not going to get chosen number 1 overall, though. He'll
If
probably
the
be chosen
Cardinals if the Cardinals have the number 1 pick, I'm pretty sure they're gonna take him.
They don't just move on from Murray.
Bro, stop looking at mock drafts this early. They're never right. They're never
And we
right.
haven't even thought about Hopkins, D Hop. Is he going to be on that team?
That's what I'm saying. He might even be gone like halfway through the season.
If he's not, you already know they're
trade him.
significantly worse.
If they're 0-5 entering the season, you think D Hop's going to be on that team? Oh hell no!
I said it
He's
before.
like, I'm out.
And this isn't because I'm saying biasly, but Jonathan Gannon is a one and done coach.
Probably.
We'll see.
I think people hate on Gannon a little too much, but that's just me personally.
It's for
Listen,
good
I
reason.
saw
It's
that
for
man
good
zap
reason.
up. I saw that man zap up Buda Baker and just go pop, 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 and I went, "Yep, no,
But,
it's done."
Yo, you see what
He's
he's
over.
doing, bro? He's doing Buda Baker so dirty though, because he's saying like,
He went
oh,
bam, 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 bam.
I like Buda Baker. I like Buda Baker, the player, but like, I'm not gonna keep him. I don't know if I want to keep him. Like, that's just grimy, bro. Come on, Gannon, you can't be doing that, bro.
So check it out. Lindy said, "My feeling is this season is going to be very competitive, more than a lot of people think." I agree with that. I agree that this is one of the first years that I don't know. When we do our predictions, bro, I don't know. Like the AFC East, for example, that's a gauntlet. AFC North, gauntlet. AFC South, gauntlet. AFC West, gauntlet. AFC East, I think the only people that can compete with them in a dark horse situation is the Giants. AFC North,
NFC East.
gauntlet.
Nah,
And
NFC North, I think is kind of weak. With the Packers losing their quarterback, with the Bears being as weak as they are, the Lions are probably the best team with the Vikings. I think
it's a 2-man race between the Vikings. It's the Vikings division to lose, and then hopefully the Lions can capitalize on that.
Lions. Yeah.
And we already know how the NFC West is going to do, bro. That it's still the best division in football until proven otherwise. Like, it just is what it is. I know.
Come on, fam. Don't hate on the NFC East. Don't hate on that NFC Beast.
All right,
Come on, man.
I'm gonna do what they want me to do. I'm gonna kick out Dante. Now
You're going to kick me out of my own thing,
I'm
bro.
playing.
I'm
I
about to
can't
say,
do-
what power do you have?
bro.
You are powerless here, demon.